take a seat?
Oh, yes, have.
Good morning, I'm Sian Spence.
Good morning, Sian. Please take a seat.
Thank you.
So, Tim, did you manage to find us easily enough?
Oh, no, it was pretty much a nightmare, really. Yeah, awful traffic, you know. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
So, Sian, did you manage to find us easily enough?
Well, I left plenty of time to get here. I don't like being late for anything, especially an interview.
So, Tim, I see from your application that you live some distance from here. So, if you are successful today, would you be willing to move into the local area?
Oh, well, not really, you know. I live at home with my mum and, I don't really like this place anyway. It's just, she does all my washing and stuff like that, you know, so it'd be a bit awkward.
So, Sian, I see from your application that you live some considerable distance from here. So, if you are successful today, would you be willing to move into the local area?
Of course, I will do whatever I can to secure this position. This is my dream job. And I had a look around the town this morning, and it's a beautiful little place.
So, Tim, could you please tell me why you believe that teaching is the right career path for you?
Oh, well, you know, teaching's probably like the easiest job you got around. Need something to do, really. You know, it'll get me some money and something to do, eh? You know what I mean?
So, Sian, could you please tell me why you believe that teaching is the right career path for you?
I have always wanted to be a teacher and work with young people. I feel this way because helping young people is helping our future. Two years ago, I went on work experience in a local school. I loved working with the young people. They were so easy to have a conversation with, and they were a lot brighter than you think. It really cemented what I wanted to do. Some people say I should use my skills to become a writer, but I think it's more important to help young people realise their dreams. And that is why I am determined to succeed and become a teacher.
Manners. You've got job interview etiquette out there. You've got internship interview etiquette out there. And you all might be thinking, why are we here today to talk at all about etiquette for job interviews? Well, when you think about it, an interview is a conversation with somebody that might just be the most life-changing conversation you ever have. So no pressure, right? It's okay. A couple of reasons why I do think that this is really important. Number one, this is something that can really set you apart from the crowd. And we all know that there's a lot of job applicants out there right now. Number two, it's expected of you. Interviewers are going to be looking for the things we're about to talk about. And frankly, none of these things we're going to talk about should be a reason that you don't get a job for which you have experience and qualifications to do. And lastly, it's a really great chance to show the respect and the interest and the appreciation you have for the opportunity to interview. So there's 6 things that I want all of you to know today about interview etiquette. So here we go. Number 1, prepare. Prepare more than you think you need to do, okay? And prepare out loud, by the way. This might sound kind of silly, but you're going to do this in the shower, when you're walking the dog, maybe when you're in the car. You can do this with a friend. Practice hearing yourself say things out loud like your strengths, or maybe answering questions that you think you might be asked in an interview. This is going to get you comfortable hearing yourself say this kind of stuff out loud, and that comfort is going to translate into confidence when you're actually in the interview. Okay, so number 2, dress up a notch. Okay, a notch from what? Well, it's not always about being really fancy. You want to be appropriate to whoever you're visiting. So if you don't know, it's okay to call a receptionist or human resources HR and find out what the normal attire is at the place you're going into. It's a great way to show that you value the culture that you're entering into. Number 3, be on time. No big shocker, right? I heard a story about a guy, really qualified candidate, at a major tax company, and he was 9 minutes late for his interview. And I know that number was 9 because that's how much this company cared about timeliness. And I'll tell you something, he didn't get the job. He walked in and the interview sounded like this: "We really wanted to hire you, but we just can't. You were late. We're sorry." Here's the thing, I think it's a great idea when you go in for a job or internship interview to do a dry run. Find out how long that commute will take you to get there so that you know. Number 4, the handshake. Okay, now you guys have all done handshakes, I know that. So you know that eye contact is a really important way to show acknowledgement, recognition, and confidence. You smile so that you look at ease, so that you are welcoming. The handshake itself, right? You want a really complete handshake. None of this sort of limp fish stuff that leaves you wanting to wipe your hands off afterwards. Some people talk about having a really strong handshake, right? What you don't want, though, is that crushing handshake here. Nobody wants that. Nobody likes getting one of those either. Then there's my favorite. I call this one the glad hand, right? This is when you shake somebody's hand and you're like, yeah, nice to meet ya. And you're using both of them. That's for the politicians. Skip that one. Now, there's something that you might not know about handshakes, though, and I want you all to do this with me right now, and that is to stand up. So everybody in the audience, or if you're at home, you can do this there. Stand up. Beautiful. You did that absolutely beautifully. This is one of the best ways that you can show your respect. You're meeting somebody at their eye level. This is fantastic. You guys can sit down again. Beautifully done. Number 5. This is about your smartphone or your cell phone or anything else that you've got with you. I love mine, you love yours, but in the interview, you're going to want to put them away. It's like they don't even exist. Don't want to see it, don't want to hear it. Why? Here's the deal. I like to know the reason why somebody's asking me to do something, and here it is. Giving our full attention to somebody, and our interviewer deserves that, is one of the best ways that we can show our respect for that person. When you divide that attention or are distracted away by a device, it diminishes the respect that you're paying to them. I think that's why people really feel this one. This is a big one for people. Number 6, thank you notes. All right, how many people here, raise your hands, have ever written a handwritten thank you note before? Awesome, I knew it. All right, now, of those of you out there who have already interviewed for a job or an internship, how many of you written a handwritten note for that opportunity? This is a fantastic chance to really shine. This is a great opportunity. Now, here's the thing. I'm not just about handwritten notes. I'm all for email, too. That's great. So you can send one of each. Your email is going to sound like this. I just dropped a note in the mail, and I wanted to thank you right away for the opportunity to interview. You'll probably say a couple things about, something unique to the interview, maybe a little follow-up. These don't have to be really long. They don't have to be identical either. They can be kind of close, but don't copy them. And send one to each person that you met with in the interview. So those are the 6 things that I want you to know about job interviews: to prepare more than you think and to prepare out loud, to dress up a notch, to be on time, to have a great handshake that you stand up for, to have your cell phone away, not a distraction, and to send thank yous afterwards, handwritten and emailed to everybody that you meet with. But here's the thing, it can sometimes also be about nerves. So before you go in, do this with me right now, really big smile. I learned this trick when I started speaking, and it's a great one to put you at ease. So I want to thank you guys all and wish you a lot of success.